basis. How can a normal human being who went to school build such?
A contractor in person of Adebola Benson claimed to have been arrested after sending a text message asking for his money from the FCT minister Nyesom Wike. Was that right or wrong? Do you think that move, arresting him because somebody is asking for his money, was that right or wrong?
Well, going through the stories I had, the majority of the bulk of the claims they are claiming it's not really a contract signed with Nyesom Wike directly. This was an arrears of what, but although that past administration, although but governance is continuity. Now he has paid a lot of it. You know, most of the times people, contractors, most of the time they don't go through the right channels.
Yes, that's the point.
One of the things. Now, when you don't go through the right channels, most of the times, you know, you start going around people. Like on Sunday, somebody was telling me paid so money to so person for them to get a work for the wife, and now it didn't work. And now he's asking the person to refund this and that. Now the person they paid to is not the person giving the work. He has to go through, take them to the person. So you now say, so most of times, the problem with an African man, most especially Nigeria, we like shortcuts. We like let me go and give this person money so that this person will not take me to the person that will know the person that will know this or that will connect this person. Hallelujah. You understand? So it becomes an issue. Protesting for their money is correct. I don't have issues with that. But it has to follow due process so that the FCT minister could look into it. Like the story says, he has looked into some of they brought 10 billion before he sorted it out, 11 billion, he sorted it out. Now, he didn't know where these ones are coming from. Now they are saying it was 8 billion. Now it's now turned to 5.2. So the real gist of this matter has not basically been brought to
you have answered my second question, because I wanted to ask if you know, if they went through the right process in a way, because you just mentioned that, you know, Nigerians especially, we like going through Appian way. But,
and they like to exaggerate, you know, contractors like to exaggerate too.
Yeah, so but do you think now that Wike should be held accountable for this? Is it like legal that Wike should be held accountable for this contract?
Well, when you look at it in one way, yes. In the other way, no. In the yes aspect is that it's the same office. Do you understand? Okay. It's the same office. Now, this is a government work they did. They didn't do a private work. Yeah. And you represent the government. So it is in your office that this a contract was signed. Okay. Now, no, in the sense that it won't be a sort of a legal issue because Nyesom Wike was not there. So it boils down to, let's look at the contract that was signed. Who's director, which office, they come forward with their claims and documents. Okay. And that's, you could see that's what they're being asked.
That's what they're asking.
So bring your documents and let's see what you have on ground. So then we look at it.
I wanted to add something to what he said. It's basically what he just said that I want to buttress on. But it's more like rhetorical. And the first question I want to ask is, who awarded this, or who signed this contract, or who these jobs? And then secondly, why are they delaying payments? That's number 2.
Maybe and they forgot.
And then number 3, why are the figures not corresponding? That is the third question.
Good question.
And then again, it brings me to, it seems that the government, I wouldn't say Abuja, I would say the entire government, have problem with handling contracts and money. When it comes to contracts, they have a problem. Just like what he said, it needs to be tabled down. Bring a panel that will fact check every single thing. The contractors, the local contractors that was actually contracted for this particular job, they should provide receipts. If there is photo, document, receipts, every single thing, provide it. If the government are saying that they equally did not contract anybody, receipts should equally show.
You know, I like that you said that. Because if you look at the story, the Ademola person said he sent a text message to Nyesom Wike. If this is factual, if this is backed by facts, you have the right documents, why are you sending a text message? Why aren't you going through a legal process? Bring it out to the public, because at this point I will not even blame the minister. You are sending
the minister has no case to answer this,
yeah.
as far as the whole issue is. Now remember, he said when he came on board, the FCT director brought a bill of 10 billion naira,
yes,
which he approved and they paid. They brought another 11 billion. He approved and they paid. Well, after looking at it. Now, is it not the same contract, or is this a different contract?
No.
So the director of FCT has a case to answer.
Yeah.
Because these are all coming from the whole contract procedures are in the file.
Yeah.
So let them bring the file to be treated. And most of the times, this might be, all these contractors, most at times, is an offshoot. Maybe when he brought a quotation to this week, and the quotation was approved. Now going back to the market, there is an increase. Now he has gone to do the job, and he finds out that, man, I spent more than was approved. He comes back with a new bill. Most at times it will not work.
You know, there was actually.
So you understand. So there must always be a common ground.
Yeah.
There must be a common ground where all these things, facts and check. And again, contractors have been most of the time, they do not finish their jobs on time. The stipulated time, so that the government in power will finance and pay you off.
But before the
next, because collecting your money from the next government, it takes the grace of God, though.
Yeah.
See,
and that's the
this
truth.
case is actually different, because according to some of the contractors, they were saying that it was an urgent job. You understand? So there is possibility.
We just said it. You are just coming to what I'm saying. Urgent job that
because you were saying, that they were the ones that mounted AC. How is AC urgent?
No. Let's leave it at it's an urgent job. But the issue is this: if it was urgent, and you know that the government that gave you the urgency are leaving, you needed to tackle it urgently and collect your money.
You know, at this point, I question, just like I said before, why are they making mistake in the figures? It's now that I'm questioning those contractors if what they're actually saying is actually true.
You have to look at the contractors, because at this point they need to explain to us.
Yes, and they have padding. Contract do padding, because this padding comes from the people who, the directors, the people, the subheads. Everybody has interest in that contract. So most of the time you exaggerate the figures just to make sure that you talk
about ministers. Talking about ministers. Okay, can you just wrap up?
Something struck me. One of them, is it Benson or Benson said something like he's been owed like about 270 million. I'm like, how?
And you don't know the contract. Maybe they said urgent contract.
But at the same time, I think if their claims is actually true, I think they deserve to be paid their money.
That's it. They should go through due process.
Some of them are clamoring, saying that they can't feed their families properly.
We always hear that
they
language.
contracted a lot of but this is
Let me tell you.
Mr. Daniel,
I agree with you.
Mr. Daniel and Ife, I want us to talk about another minister, a person of Minister of Works, David Umahi, who has come out to say that the claims of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road being without drainage system is wrong, that there is underwater drainage system that has been put in place that we cannot see. This same underwater...
we cannot see.
No, now, I'm just saying that we can't see the drainage system because they said it's underwater, right? And also, if you would remember, the third Lagos mainland bridge that they want to rehabilitate, they are also saying that it has underwater, problems that they have with the bridge, and that is why they want to rehabilitate and other things. But how can... I don't understand what these politicians take us for. We can clearly see a road. We can see it, that it's damaged. It's damaging already. Something that was recently done and is in this condition. And you are coming out to say that there is a drainage system somewhere that we cannot see. How?
You know, I think it's clear what he's trying to do. This is kind of damage control. You get, it's PR working here. They are trying to, you know, control what the public sees and how bad the situation is and the rest of it. But at the same time, you could see that we could see the road. I think if I am to profile a solution here, I will say that they should get engineers, independent engineers,
as though they don't know.
Yes, to come and review this. If there are maps, they should sketch it for all of us so that the public will see that this is where there is loopholes, this is where need to be fixed, this is where it's fixed. Let everybody see it in the public. Since this is made public, let us continue publicizing it.
You know that minister will always try to, you know, cover some of things, because the backlash will be on him, and it's going to be a very devastating one when the backlash comes, because Engineer Dave Umahi, the former governor of Ebonyi State and the minister, is an engineer. He is a renowned one. It is wrong if, going by the picture, we all, even the blind is seeing.
Yes, even the blind can see that.
There is no drainage here, and telling us there is a drainage. Maybe if there was really a drainage, he would have showed us.
Exactly.
But this is just a damage control. It's wrong. It's basically wrong how our people treat ourselves. These are not white men building these things, for crying out loud. The white men are not the one using this road. We are using it. This is taxpayers' money. Why can't people give us good thing? Yes, I will blame the minister. Yes, I will blame the contractor who knows that we are that people using this road.
Thank you very much.
Are Nigerians.
The same contractors. So
you are still going to pass through these roads. So why do we create hardship for ourselves? Making our life miserable on a daily basis, just because somebody wants to drive in convoy, stay in the best hotel in the whole world, then the whole Umunna and his people will now come and be bowing down for him. And you kill people on a daily basis. How can a normal human being who went to school build such roads without any drainage?
Okay, I think
yes, because it's quite annoying when we see things like this.
I think what Mr. Sacramento is basically trying to say is that the minister should provide evidence and not trying to complain.
No, what I'm trying to say is that everybody who is involved in this, you see, in high time, the presidency should start firing people. People should be held accountable. They should
pay for their mistakes.
People should be held accountable, because this attitude of pampering people, you know, they come and speak big grammar and be really, you see, is the issue.
No, this is where we are going to tell, you know, speak out and ask that people be held accountable, rightly so. But thank you so much, Mr. Daniel Sacramento.